I want to share with you the most amazing event which happened on such an important, poignant, painful day in the lives of our family. This week was Chet Adar, exactly 2 years ago, where we received the very difficult message that Danielle had in fact fallen on October 7th. And we took the decision to have a funeral under the guidance of the army and the chief rabbinate of the army to bury Danielle's bloodstained uniform. And on Chet Adar, exactly 2 years ago, this last week, Danielle's first funeral was buried. Fast forward 2 years, my friend and colleague from the Young Israel of Cedarhurst in the 5 towns, Rabbi Ya'akov Trump, along with Alan Wexelbaum from his community and members of the shul, said they wanted to donate a Sefer Torah in Danielle's memory. And for months we've been trying to think where to put the Sefer Torah. And Rabbi Trump mentioned to me that he's coming with a group of people along with Alan who are here on a solidarity trip to Israel. And perhaps it would be a good time to donate the Torah. We didn't know where to put it. In our hometown of Yad Binyamin, thankfully we have lots of Sefer Torah. We just didn't know where to put it. And then only last week, 1 month ago, I was giving a ride to a friend of my daughter's, and she told me, Rabbi Perez, next year I'm going to study in a mechina, a pre-military academy in Nachal Oz. I said, really? In the Kibbutz? Tell me about it. She said it's an amazing mechina, and what's unique about it, many hundreds of people try to get in, they only accept 42, 1/3 religious, 1/3 secular, 1/3 traditional. Right there and then I knew this was the place for Danielle's Torah, a place of young leaders who are studying to serve the Jewish people in Nachal Oz, the place which Daniel gave his life defending. Not only that, young people and leaders, and Daniel gave his life defending it from people from across Israeli society. And here a community from overseas in America, from 10,000 kilometers away, 6,000 miles, however far away it is, of Jews from America donating to our family and going to a place which represents so much of what the Jewish people are all about. And then when I looked at the date that we chose, the evening of the 24th of February, Tuesday evening when the group was in Israel, I noticed it's Chet Adar. It's exactly 2 years since Danielle, since that the first funeral. So what an unbelievable event we had this last week. It was very, very special. And then also found out that the one Sefer Torah they do have is from the late Naftali Fraenkel, one of the 3 boys who were killed in 2014. They opened the mechina. Straight after that, when a boy called Daniel Turjuman was killed in Nachal Oz, they opened the mechina K'dam Tzva'it. I phoned my friends Racheli and Avi Frankel and asked them if they wouldn't mind if our Sefer Torah of Daniel's was next to the Sefer Torah of Naftali. The Frankel family came. Aviv spoke. He was part of the Achnasat Sefer Torah. And on Daniel's Sefer Torah it says, the verse we chose is Tovim Hashnai Min Ha'echad from Mishlei. 2 are better than 1. And here are the 2, Naftali and Danielle, together. There's in Aron Kodesh, Ktoshei Israel. And Daniel was a person who loved people and friends, and therefore we chose Tovim Hashnai Min Ha'echad. And I share this with you on Erev Purim and Erev Shabbat Zachor because we know that Haman said about the Jewish people that we are mefuzar mefurad. We are a scattered and divided people. And we all know that the weakness that Haman, Yamach Shemo, and Sinwar Yamach Shemo came to leverage and came to exploit, that is the word, is the weakness of disunity in the Jewish people. And here we came together, the whole Jewish people, through our vulnerability in Purim, and were saved. And Chazal incredibly saved. Hadar kibla b'mei Achashverosh, says Rava in Masechet Shabbat 88, that the moment of vulnerability of all the Jews coming together, when Haman wanted to kill every single Jew in every place on one day, that moment of vulnerability brought us together in a moment of Jewish unity, which was only matched by Keish Echad B'Levet Havet Har Sinai, where every single Jew in the world, 3 million people at the foot of Har Sinai, felt as they were one, and matched only in Purim, where every Jew, everywhere around the world, felt the vulnerability of Jewish destiny and felt that they were one, and once again re-accepted the Torah. They were united enough to re-accept the Torah. Our strength is in our unity. And I must share with you this moment I just felt. Jews from America, from families made Aliyah from South Africa, with young men and women from across Israeli society in Kibbutz Nachal Oz, which our son East Tank played such a role, was one of those moments of Adar Kiblua, another Sefer Torah in a place of Chiburim. There's so much meaning to us on Danielle's Yortzeit. May us as the Jewish people, as we read Parshat Zachor and go towards Purim, make sure that we are scattered around the world not be something and within Israeli society divide us, but becomes our greatest source of strength, and in our unity, in our diversity, and coming together. Because when we come together, as we have since October 7th, when we're able to unite despite our diversity, incredible things happen for the Jewish people. Shabbat Shalom, Purim Sameach.